welcome back to my channel. I thought I would talk about soap. Do you remember I had that very funny, always funny with Jo Jones, amusing conversation about the fact that her children had never seen soap before in their life. They went to somebody's house, picked up a bar of soap and said, "Mummy, what's this?" And I was laughing at how posh she was, because in my day obviously we only had soap. We didn't have shower gels, we didn't have cleansers, all that sort of stuff. I mean, I guess you had Anne French back in the day. But basically most people just looked after their skin with boring, plain, old soap. I mean, if you were super posh, you used Imperial Cousins, which used to have this little imprinted piece of paper on, and the idea was you were supposed to use it as much as possible and not get this bit of paper come off. There was Pears, which was associated with good skin, and then they all just fell from favour. And the simple truth is that generally the process of making a soap, which requires sodium hydroxide, which is one of the strongest alkalines on the planet, makes most soaps alkaline. So if you think you have a pH between 1 and 14, 14 is highly alkalinic, 1 is highly acidic, neutral is 7, your skin sits at about pH 4.4 or 5.5. It's definitely on the acidic side of that scale. And soaps, by their nature, are fundamentally alkalinic. And so they fell from favour when we realised that we could create liquid soaps that didn't need so much sodium hydroxide, when we realised we could have balms and cream cleansers and all that. There was a revolution in cleansing skin. And the idea was that a soap, traditionally a bar soap, a solid soap, was damaging to the acid mantle. That's the protective outer layer of the skin that protects you from dehydration and germs and bacteria and all that sort of stuff. Because basically using a soap would temporarily shift your skin to become more alkaline. Now, the healthier your skin, the faster it will revert back to its healthy pH of 4.5 to 5.5. My skin, I know, reverts quite quickly, but that's because I've never really given up using soaps, and most people are really shocked by this. And by that I don't mean the kind of soaps that you find, in fact, in most hotels. We've had this conversation where I always have to fly with my own solid cleansing bar, and that most normally is either Dove. This one is the sensitive skin, it's newly rebranded Micellar. Doesn't seem any difference to me. So this is the Dove unscented solid cleansing bar, and this is the simple one. The secret for me is they're both pH balanced, so they're not that highly alkalinic, but more importantly, they are unscented. For me, it's never really about acid alkaline, it's about the scent. If I check into, doesn't matter which hotel, the most beautiful hotel in the world, if I have a really heavily scented bar of soap and I don't fly with this, then I will get all manner of itching, shall we say. I wouldn't use a really heavily scented bar on my face anyway. These I would use if I was caught short, if I was in the shower, if I just left the gym, but generally I obviously use pH polyhydroxy acid gel cleanser on my face in the morning and a cream cleanser on my face at night. But on my body, I will use these every single day. They're super effective at getting rid of antiperspirant build-up, sweat, bacteria. I don't get breakouts on my body. For me, they just work. The key is they are pH balanced, and more importantly, they are unscented. So I thought I'd look at what else is on the market. The other thing that got me thinking about solid cleansing bars, as they are now forever known, bar soaps or soap bars, is speaking to Tiffany Masterson at Drunk Elephant, who originally started in the world of solid cleansing bars and who has two. I have to say this is the Peaky bar. I gave the clarifying one for oily skin for a friend of mine with oily skin to try, and I have tried this. This has been used. I find this too dehydrating to use on my face. I think even though this is formulated for normal to dry skins, for me, I mean, my skin will recover, but say I use a PHA gel cleanser or a cream cleanser, my skin would take no more than 5 minutes to recover. This is taking up to half an hour to recover before it gets that tight feeling. Now obviously you can just put a serum on straight away and you'll help rebalance your skin out. But for me, I didn't get on with the Drunk Elephant ones at all, but they are available. And what I said to Tiffany was, why do solid cleansing bars? And she said, because essentially they're quick, they're easy to use, and they're more ecologically friendly. Now that's the thing about solid cleansing bars. No glass, no plastic, no packaging. They're just the recyclable packaging is cardboard. There's virtually zero waste in that at all. And so that's why there's a whole generation of people who are looking for recyclable, environmentally friendly alternatives to the trash that we throw away when we get rid of every single cleanser that we've ever used. So there are the Drunk Elephant ones. The other one I tried the Galenay one because it had been recommended to me. I like a lot of Galenay products. Again, I found it too dehydrating for my skin, but it would really suit an oilier, maybe a younger complexion than mine. That is the cleansing bar with the prebiotic complex in it. But again, I tried it. The thing is, expensive designer-led cleansing bars, Simple, Dove. The Simple and Dove suit my skin more than these. There are two other ones that I tried. I do like the Lano one. The Lano one is the Intense Cleansing Bar. This one's for oily skin. They do one for dry skin as well. I get on very well with these. The thing is, you don't have to use them on your face. You can just use them on your body, even though they're formulated for all over. They're just... I don't get scented body products. I would never use a shower gel that is scented. So if you're going to... And it's very hard to find unscented shower gels, so it's much easier to find an unscented solid cleansing bar to use on your body, which is why I recommend them. The other one that I've tried recently is the Ebo BFC Baby Face, and this one I really liked because it has added moisturisers, and that's the secret. That's the thing about the Dove one as well. The Simple one is less hydrating, but if you add hydrators in there, if you add hydrating emollient ingredients in them, you can make a cleanser that is solid, that is unscented, that is pH balanced, that is also hydrating to your skin. And that's what I found with that one. I really like that. That's a brand new British company. Have you tried any solid cleansing bars? I can't believe we have to call them solid cleansing bars. They are soaps. Have you tried any soaps that you know work for you and that don't irritate your skin? Because I am keen to try more. I'm keen to reduce my, obviously, recycling as much as possible, and maybe to use something that might be slightly more sexy than Dove or Simple. However, I've been using them for years and I get on with them very well. I've tried Drunk Elephant. I didn't dislike it. I would travel with it again. I tried Galenay. I found them both too dehydrated on my skin. I really liked Lano, but my favourite so far is the Ebo BFC Baby Face. One of the companies who pioneered solid cleansing bars was Lush. Now, I know there's a whole generation of women that absolutely love Lush. My problem is they don't have a single unscented solid cleansing bar. And for me, just as important as it being pH balanced, it has to be unscented. The two have to go hand in hand for me. And so I would rather go the Clinique route than I would go the Lush route. Clinique have 3 solid cleansing bars. The most hydrating one I can use all over my body from head to toe, and I will use them on my face if I am in the shower and I just need a really quick refresh in the morning. But then be warned, none of these, even with a microfiber cloth, will really get rid of your eye makeup. They just don't have enough of an emollient oil on oil action in them to break through stubborn waterproof mascara and grease. That's my take on soaps. A, why they're becoming more popular. They're ecologically friendly. They're much more recyclable. You have much less waste. Are they good for your skin? Yes, if they're pH balanced, and you can actually go to a chemist and buy pH testing strips. You won't be able to test them dry. Get them wet, foam them up slightly, put the pH testing strip on them. And then you'll be able to tell the pH of all of your soaps or solid cleansing bars. But for me, they have to be unscented, they have to be pH balanced, and hopefully they have to have added emollients in them, which is why, still to this day, this is my favourite solid cleansing bar. I really love the Dove Sensitive Skin one. Now, you see, the only difference between the Dove main one and the Dove Sensitive Skin one is this one is unscented. You see, pH is the same, formulation is the same, the cleansing active ingredients are the same. The only difference is the unscented, and I think that's the key for sensitive skin. Let me know if you've tried any soaps. If you're tempted to stop using shower gels, maybe even facial cleansers, and start using solid cleansing bars in your routine, or if you already do. Let me know what you think. I'm going to put the details of all the products down below, including my new discovery, the new baby face. I want to know if you have tried any soaps, solid cleansing bars, bar soaps. They're just soaps after all. And which ones you love. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you soon. It's the return of the soap, but not soap on the rope, not soap as we know it. Do you remember soaps on the ropes? Oh my God, I'm showing my age now. They were such a Christmas treat. Bye.